It says this mural was painted by Fertun Pilal, Aisha Pilal, Sadia Muhammad, Chelsea Krishman, and Priyana Shigo, John Hunter, Caesar Roppy, and Clara Flores.
That's cool.
Chelsea's always been a gateway city. It's always been primarily made up of immigrants.
And you all came from 10 different countries?
Yep.
Where are you from?
Somalia.
From Somalia. How long have you lived in Chelsea?
2 years.
It's one of the densest communities in the entire country. Most of the housing stock is triple deckers, so it's dense, multifamily housing, and it's a very poor community. So it's really ripe for foreclosure.
Chelsea's been extremely hard hit by the foreclosure crisis. You see the challenge of this in sharp relief in the story of Mike and Sarah Sandoval and the house next door to them, 88 Grove Street. They're both highly skilled and trained workers. Mike lost his job, and because of an adjustable rate mortgage, they ended up in a really terrible spot.
When we bought the house, I got fooled. I mean, they gave me a lockup rate, and then he changed the story. He gave me a, what do you call it?
Adjustable rate
mortgage, yes.
Uh-huh.
So he promised me 6%, and then we went up to 9.8.
Oh. Are you guys worried about foreclosure?
Yeah.
Well, I've been struggling with foreclosure for a while, because I got behind with the payments.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's tough, yes.
We knew that there was a downturn coming. We had no clue it was going to be as bad as it was, but we knew it was going to happen. Wanted to follow up on the North Bellingham Hill plan. We were determined that we weren't going to end up, as we have after every downturn, in worse shape. 4 months ago, there was just a huge number of foreclosures. Coming out from 88, 90 Grove, people said it's getting really bad here. 8 or 9 foreclosures right in that area. Mm-hmm. And there's one building that's particularly bad that we're targeting.
I mean, the front door isn't even attached right now, right?
We try not to go out in the evening. We should keep it closed because they break bottles in the sidewalk. I have to clean it. I have to sweep it, you know what I mean? This is affecting our street.
We talked with the city about trying a new planning approach, that we would together really commit to spend a concentrated period of time looking at this very small neighborhood. And we agreed that we would set a specific goal to develop a plan to revitalize that neighborhood. We're talking about 8 blocks.
Essentially the area north of Bellingham.
North Bellingham Hill area is anchored by the Box District at the bottom of the hill, where C&D has been doing major transformational redevelopment. We did 26 condominium units, 10 market rate, and 16 affordable units. We move up Bellingham Hill and we get into these areas that have been hardest hit by the foreclosure crisis.
Over and over again, people name several common concerns, including trash, open space and green space for children to play in, and of course, crime.
Critical issues: security, speeding, parking, new development.
So we've really been working very hard with the neighbors to try to make connections among the neighbors and to identify solutions to these issues. We worked for 6 months of a planning process to work on these streets particularly.
C&D commits to doing what we're already doing, what you can already see with the new facade going up at 98 Marlborough Street.
Chelsea neighborhood developers' approach to purchasing foreclosed properties is we purchase them and we rehab up to this community standard. We're going to be longtime owners. We're going to own for 30 years.
We have purchased 150 Marlborough just down the street, and then in the process of purchasing 148 Marlborough.
Our goal was really to purchase enough properties in strategic locations and rehab to this community standard that sets a level for the neighborhood and encourages other people to make reinvestments up to that level and stabilizes the entire neighborhood.
And now I'd like to invite another resident leader, Tito, to come sign on behalf of the neighborhood.
It would be easy for Chelsea neighborhood developers to just worry about housing, but instead we have an organization that is worried about an entire neighborhood.
You know, the challenge is how to have some aspiration for your neighborhood and some sense that it was worth making a commitment.
It is exciting to know that residents can still come together in the midst of a crisis and rally for positive change.